7T of Jeff Townsend. Townsend in the 7T. Then we go back to the 1J, and that is Jay Smith. And I think that's Ketchum out there. Ketchum with the number 5. Joe Ketchum of Gloversville, Rob St. John Construction. They're telling us that Ketchum has drivetrain problems. So he is going to take the green and take his problem back to his pit crew in the pit area. So a tough break for him, especially coming off of a very good week. And he has also been to victory lane in this Budget Sportsman feature go. Joe Oxett says go. Green flag coming out. McCoy will take him up to turn number 1 the first time. And Chris McCoy in that number 1 position. Angela Horde steps to the outside. She and Alex Alberti trying to get going at the high side of the speedway. Alberti going up the hill. McCoy leads him off. Oh, look out, everybody. Hang on. Break, 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 break. The Dancing Bear got through on the bottom, and the Bear is there. He's up to the number 2 spot. Alex Alberti charging around the outside. Now Angela Horde gets going. She's at the top of the racetrack and following Alberti. McCoy's in front. The Bear is second as they go to turn number 1. Down on the bottom, racing in third, is the 28 of Steve Douglas. So a good scramble on. Jeremiah Munson has found a clear lane on the bottom, and Munson has moved through. Alberti goes high. Angela Horde follows Jeremiah through, and Angela has pulled right in, right behind Jeremiah Munson as they go out between turns 1 and 2. Backstretch they're on. Munson's on the move with Angela Horde in tow. Out in front, McCoy still there with the Bear. John Constantino dancing away in that number 2 position. Douglas riding third, up the hill, Gray in 4th, Jeremiah 5th. Then we go back to the 21K of Corey Wilder. Corey racing in 6th. Alberti and Horde are 7th and 8th. And Angela trying to get that Samson motor car 113 up into the fight as she is on the bottom of the racetrack as they go to turn number 3. Good race up front. The 1J of Smith right in the middle of the fast lane as the leaders came down through. Now he's moved out of the way, and they're lining up bumper to bumper down between the turns. Douglas bobbled a little bit. That lets Munson draw down on him. Jeremiah Munson, he's going to make that pass easily. Douglas is all over the place as they go to the turn. Race leader McCoy on the bottom and pedaling on the inside. McCoy holding on. 124 of Constantino still second. Gray's 5X moving up. Jeremiah Munson looking for another win as they go by with 8 laps complete. The Bear sticking it on the bottom. Munson is there too. That's the line he wants to run. And the field is up the backstretch. Alex Alberti storming down the outside as they go to 3. And now the Bear is now back to 3rd as Jeremiah has gotten through. And we've got a tangle off turn number 4. Yellow lights are on. The Bear is there. Douglas is there. And it looks like Alberti is there. 3 of them down here in turn 4. Race photo. Okay. So you are the winners. Nice payday, $340. Hey, we're getting set to go back to the green again as the field rolls down between the turn. Green coming out. McCoy is still there. Telling us that the Dancing Bear's got a broken radius rod or a broken suspension components on his machine. Jeremiah Munson not wasting any time at all. Munson has raced to grab the lead. Jeremiah drives by. McCoy, Angela Horde had a great run going down into the turn and got caught behind McCoy, and McCoy has cost her about 5 spots. She's had enough of that. So she is giving McCoy the chrome horn going down into turn number 3. So McCoy lost all his momentum, and Angela Horde was caught behind him. She had no place to go. In the meantime, Jeremiah, definitely not a bullfrog in this situation. He has taken off like a big bird. He has a big lead. Good run for the 21K. Corey Wilder, a Fort Plain, 14-year-old Budget Sportsman driver up in that number 2 spot. Bellin is now 3rd. Another good run for Don Bellin. Gray is 4th. Graves is 5th. Jones is 6th, and Angela Horde probably still seething a bit after getting caught behind McCoy's 45, is drawn in on the field. So Jeremiah cruising down into the turn. The 1J of Smith on the bottom as the field circulates past him with 14 laps complete. So they're up the backstretch. Elias with a 99, holding on. Jones right behind them, and then Angela Horde is there. In the meantime, Jeremiah Munson has sprinted away. Munson has opened up a big lead.
473 instead.
473 of Alberti has gone to the pits. Corey Wilder having a good run, his best of the year, in that number 2 position with Bellin in third. Horde has now put away Elias and now is pulling down on the 38. I think that's Jones next in her sights off the turn. So they'll work to turn number 1. Jones goes up the hill. Horde is right there on the bottom. Elias, then the Dancing Bear. The Bear's got something broken in the suspension. There's no doubt about that. Wilder still second. Bellin third. Gray now being joined on that charge by the 38 of Jones. Ryan Jones of Gloversville next in the running order. Jones going high. Horde dives inside of him down in turn number 1. 20 laps in and 5 to go. Jones up high. Angela Horde, the Vermont young lady from Vermont, drives to the bottom up between 1 and 2. The Bear's starting to pick off a few of them. Jeremiah Munson much the best in this one. He is way out there. Wilder still second. Bellin third. The 5 of Gray is next. Here comes Angela down on the inside to challenge for that next spot. And again, there is the 1J of Smith as they go up into turn number 1. Got one slow. Here comes Alberti back on track again. 2 to go. Jeremiah Munson out in front. Corey Wilder still second. Don Bellin third. The battle's still raging back here at the back of the field, and now Bellin has dropped way off the pace. Don Bellin's number 1 dropping off as he just rolls around the bottom. So Jones has done everything in his power to keep Angela Horde back there. Horde now's got a good run as they go to 3. Bellin pulls off. Wilder will be second. Good run. Gray, then Horde, then Jones in the 38. So Jeremiah Munson picks up the win. Corey Wilder in the 21K is second. Looked like Gray was third. Horde was fourth, and Jones was fifth.